Eliott and Nina.
Let's get this party started. I brought the baked beans to the cookout.
Oh, you did.
I did. I brought the baked beans.
You answered our first question because that's the one rule that we have for the cookout. So we already got the baked beans.
No way.
Yeah.
Yep.
You were gonna ask me that. Oh, that's my dish. And you know what? I know it's not a conventional dish, but that's why I bring it. I feel like everyone's going to talk about potato salad. They're going to talk about the ribs. They're going to talk about the macaroni and they're going to talk about all of those things. Maybe the beer, the liquor, but I do a really good brown sugar baked beans. You know, you put little bits of vegan bacon in it. And it almost has this candied, sweet, savory thing that I just truly love.
That's awesome. We love it. And we got to officially welcome you to the cookout. For people just joining us, if you don't recognize that voice, you know what time it is. It is bad
o'clock.
Yeah, it is, girl.
Lizzo is at the cookout, ladies and gentlemen. And we are so excited for you and for your new single.
About damn time, right?
Right. I mean, you know what? That's exactly what we want to talk about. About damn time for what?
Whew, a lot of things. I think we're far overdue. And it is about damn time. I think globally, I think people can agree for us to feel better and for things to move forward and be progressive as far as like rights, as far as like this pandemic we're in. But I didn't think that big when I was writing this. I was more focused on myself and my personal journey that I've gone through over the last 3 years. And I've been anxious a lot. I've been stressed out and I've had a lot of downs. I've lost people. I've gained people, which is great. But I wanted to give myself a moment to breathe and to dance and to celebrate my journey and to celebrate my survival, you know, making it thus far. And I think about damn time is that.
And I'm sorry you went through all of those things, but girl, you are coming out on the other side, like a ball of sunshine. So thank you for that. One of my favorite posts that I saw, because you shared a lot with us, which I also appreciate, but one of them, you were talking about all the things that are starting to come out and you said you're walking into your season. How does one prepare to even enter that space?
Because I'll tell you how, it's always my season. And I think that is why I feel like I am built for this, born for this, and ready for this. Even though externally, in what y'all see, I may be quiet. Personally, I treat everything like it's my season. For the last 5 years, I have been working on these burgeoning projects. I've been working on YITTY. I've been working on Watch Out for the Big Girls. I've been working on my album. And I've always put that first and prioritize that. And now that it's out in the world, y'all gonna get sick of me because I'm gonna be everywhere. I've already been sick of myself, but now y'all get to be sick of me too.
No, we are here for all of it because we feel like we missed you. Like, where's Lizzo been at? But like you said, you've been working on this stuff and now you're going to be everywhere. So we got to address some of these things. One of the new things that we can see you on is your new show. Watch out for the big girls.
Watch out for the big girls.
Yeah. At first, I just got to applaud you for, bringing such a refreshing take to like a reality competition show.
Yes.
Because you're so encouraging and so energetic, and you're just sharing all your wisdom with these girls who are going through this journey, physically, emotionally, mentally. What did it mean for you, and how important was this for you to showcase all this in a show that people can see like your journey and what you bring to the table?
Well, thank you for making that point. First of all, we did want to rewrite the rules for what a competition reality show is. I think a lot of people feel like, and the rules have been said, that there can only be one, and you have to go home because there's only going to be one winner. Mm-hmm. And I think that works for those other shows. But unfortunately, in the dance industry, that's the reality that darker skinned women feel and bigger bodies feel. You walk into a dance audition and there's only one. You're going to be our diversity hire. You're going to be our other. There's only one. We can't have all of you. So the last thing I wanted to do was to bring that culture onto this show, because there's room for everyone. And I want to share the jewels that I've acquired and learned with everyone. Why hoard that for myself? I'm living in a nice house now. I got a nice bed. I eat good. Why keep that to myself when I can share that with others and amplify their voices by lifting them up on this platform that I've been given?
I mean, your platform keeps expanding. I mean, between the show and your music, you're giving so much of yourself and so many gifts to all of us, including YITTY. I feel like we have to talk about YITTY as well.
So I'm wearing YITTY right now. This is the neon. This is the neon pink in the mesh me top. And these are the YITTY leggings.
So cute.
Thank you.
So this is a two-part question then. So going all the way back to the beginning, when YITTY was born, what were you doing and what was going on when you were like, yeah, I'm going to do this? And then the second one is, how long did it take you to decide that YITTY was what it was going to be called?
Wow. So to answer the first question, this has been a 5 or 6 year journey. I think that I wasn't even really thinking about shapewear because I distanced myself from it as an act of rebellion, because I wore shapewear my whole life. I was far too young to be wearing girdles. I was 12, 13 years old wearing girdles and using these pieces of garment to feel bad about myself. Like it was only enabling the body dysmorphia and the self-hatred. So as an act of rebellion, I just stopped. And then bras included, panties included, bye. Only penny I'm wearing is a thong. If it ain't a thong, it ain't on. And I was free. And I walked into a shapewear section with my friend about 6 years ago, and it was in shambles and in disarray. And there were things on the floor. There were things out of place. There were only 3 colors: pink, jet black, and ivory white. And I was like, people are, and fully stocked, by the way. I was like, people are looking for something they can't find. And I was like, who is going to come in and revolutionize this? Who's going to give us color options? Who's going to give us style options? Who's going to create something that's comfortable? Who's going to create something that people are not ashamed to put on their bodies? And I looked in the mirror and said, do it gotta be me? And YITTY was born from that. I started taking a bunch of meetings, and 5 years ago, shapewear wasn't a viable category in clothing and apparel. It's way hotter now. Obviously, we have amazing new shapewear lines that are out, but they weren't out back then. So no one believed in me. And finally, about 5 years ago, my partners at Fabletics, they believed in me. And together we've been developing YITTY for the last 3 years. Lots of meetings, lots of conversations, lots of photos, lots of ugly ass sketches from me. lots of discussions and planning went into this. And I think people think that like with celebrity lines, it happens overnight. And that can be true sometimes, because like celebrities can have capsule collections and endorsement deals. So it can happen in months. They can put their name on something and like it's already made. But I built this from the ground up as the founder and CEO. So it took a long time to get here, but it's because we put so much TLC in this. Okay. Love handles and curves. That I think people are really going to feel my DNA, and that it's 100% that all up in YITTY.
It looks amazing, and just add something to your amazing list of accomplishments. Like another one that we got to talk about, which I feel like is a huge honor, is that you get to be the musical guest and the host for Saturday Night Live. Like only so many people can do this. Like I think of Drake, Billie Eilish, big names in the game. So when that came about, was that like a personal goal for you, or like did they approach you like you can be the musical guest? Like, hold up, I can host too. So how did this come together?
Oh no, they I was the musical guest on the Christmas episode with Eddie Murphy. That was my first time on SNL, and it was incredible and extremely prestigious. And I was honored to be with Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
So this time around, I knew it was going to be different when they reached out, and it it surely was. And it was, hosting and performing. Like, that was the offer they came with, and we said, let's do it. It's not something I sat down and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, because it's kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? But when SNL thinks that you're capable of doing that, it's a huge honor and compliment. So I'm going to go in having a good time. I just want to have fun. I don't want to trip. I ain't worried about being the funniest person on SNL of all time. I'm not worried about being the coolest performer of all time. I just want to have fun and have this experience for myself.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see it. And I have to just get into your head for a second, because I know I called you walking sunshine, and I feel like if I was a doctor, you're the prescription for anybody's ailment. Like, you just have a way about you. But for yourself,
somebody called me human Prozac, and I was like,
I mean, it's a compliment though. I'm on that Prozac and put in with you. It's even better. But for you, like, what do you turn to? What's your prescription? Like, you can't wake up that happy all the time, or do you? And if you do, girl, you got to share the secret.
No, I sometimes I wake up angry. Like, sometimes I wake up in a really bad mood. But what I've learned, and it really hit me the morning of the Grammys 2020, the early morning when I first woke up, I woke up into gratitude, like a sea of gratitude. Like, it felt tangible. Like, I woke up out of my bed and was like in a jelly, and it was all gratitude all around me. And I was overwhelmed with this presence. And I was just thankful. I just put on some gospel music, and I prayed, and and I didn't pray for anything. I was just thankful. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a huge turning point in the way I perceived my life, because I had a way of being not ungrateful, but I could be very, okay, what's next? Okay, what's next? Or like, oh, this is okay, that's cool. But I didn't celebrate myself. I wasn't present. I was always in the future. And I think waking up with gratitude has really been the thing that does put a smile on my face every morning. Not to mention, I have great people around me. I really do, that reinforce those feelings. I have friends that send me Bible scriptures every morning at like 8 a.m. with a prayer and a message. And I love you. Have a great day on purpose. Things like that are so encouraging. That's what makes me really happy. And when I'm down, I communicate it. I used to not do that. I used to keep it to myself, but I think it's so important to speak on how you feel. I know y'all see that in my social media. I know y'all see the way that I handle myself in my music. Speak on how you feel, because if you hold that in, it turns into poison.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. All right, real quick before we let you get out of here, Lizzo, you got so much wisdom and advice. We need your help with real life situations. You have so much self-love and confidence. And we see you shooting your shots from time to time on social media, like AKA Chris Evans. So what's the best technique for a woman specifically to shoot their shot if they're to, do it with confidence?
The best technique, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I think that the way to somebody's heart is through their belly, but also through humor. I think if you're funny about it, and it used to be a defense mechanism. I was the funny friend. I was a funny fat friend. And, and I would notice, I was like, I'm the funny fat friend that the guys don't like, but why they checking me out? They peeping me. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. They liking me. So it became a source of confidence after that. And sort of, instead of a defense mechanism or well, this is all I have to offer. It's like, no, I have that to offer and more. My body, my beauty, my mind, and my humor. So I think like have all that together. Have your confidence in yourself. Know that you are lovable and desirable and sexy and all that. This person isn't the end all be all. You got options, but also keep it light. Be funny about it, because don't take it too serious. It's just your first shot.
Right. That's awesome.